The housing market has seen its share of ups and downs over the past couple of years, but some signs indicate it could be cooling down. Joining us now to discuss the housing outlook for 2023 is Realty Executives hometown owner Frank Lucricchio. Frank, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Kiara. How are you?
Yeah, and I know this topic oh too well. I bought a house last year. So for people out there either looking to buy or sell, what can they look forward to?
Yeah, last year was a story of two tales, right? Crazy beginning of the year all the way through, probably at the end of June. Definitely a seller's market. We've seen that kind of change July, August, September, where buyers were at the front end of being able to negotiate. Houses were staying longer on the market. I think we're going to see more of that the beginning of this year. Rates are still a little volatile. We feel that will calm down. I think buyers getting more comfortable with rates is going to help. But really, the key is going to be inventory for us.
Yeah, with interest rates rising, I see a lot of houses staying on the market longer, of course, than what they were even a few months ago.
Absolutely. We're seeing that. We're seeing sellers now having to negotiate before they're getting over ask, selling in a few days. We're seeing houses stay a little bit longer on the market, sellers negotiating concessions, repairs. The key for sellers really is going to be that turnkey houses sell the quickest and for the most money. And we've seen that all through the last few years. The turnkey houses were getting way over ask. I think those houses are still in the game to get good pricing. The ones that need repairs, you're going to see buyers being able to negotiate quite a bit on those.
So do you see this being more of a buyer or a seller's market in 2023?
I think we're definitely going to see a buyer's friendly market in 23. It's really about rates. Those I don't think are going to drop anytime soon. I think we're going to see that 5.5%, 6.5% level out in that range for a while. So it's going to be up to the buyers being comfortable with that, doing a little negotiating to make up maybe for some of that rate. But with really the inventory being so low, we're just not going to see price drops as dramatic as people might think.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people have been banking on that for quite a while. You already mentioned interest rates. They have been steadily increasing. Do you see them going up still?
I really think there'll be a little volatility at the beginning of this year, but I think they're going to level off. I just think we're going to level off of that maybe 5.5%, 6.5% range. But there are some programs out there. They have them now. They have adjustable rates that are pretty good investments if you're going to be in the home 5-7 years. There's a 3-2-1 buy down. So mortgage lenders are going to come up with some programs to make it a little bit more comfortable for buyers.
So is there any piece of advice that you would give someone who's looking to buy a house in 2023?
Yeah, first, be prepared. Just like always, you want to make sure you talk to your lender, know what you can afford, have your ducks in a row, and then be realistic. We're going to be able to negotiate, but the values are still up. They've been up for the last few years. So be realistic in what you're making an offer. Talk with an expert to make sure you have the right negotiating strategy in place for yourself. And if you're willing to do some repairs, you definitely will have a better price point to work with.
And what about someone who's looking to sell in 2023?
Well, the key with sellers is, I think you have to be not afraid to get on the market, but make sure that your home is ready to be on the market. If you're a home that needs a lot of repairs, you might want to consider doing those because those turnkey houses they do get the best prices and they do sell quickly. So you might have some competition, which will help you get more for your home.
That's some great advice. I hope people were taking notes. Frank Lucricchio, thank you so much again for joining us this morning.